Good morning from Toronto Pearson International.
I'm Patrick Hughes and this
is Planet Patrick.
I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick.
Hello! I'm very excited to get onto this particular flight because I've been upgraded thanks to the plus grade system that Aer Lingus uses. Woohoo! The cost is not insignificant. It added €330 to my overall trip cost. But I have to say, for an overnight flight, I think it's worth it, and this is a product I really want to review. It's an A321neo that's travelling from Toronto to Dublin direct, and that's a single aisle business class product. And Aer Lingus just restarted this route. I reviewed the economy product on its first trip back to Canada. So this time, it's business. The benefits I'm looking out for today are priority check-in, fast track through security if that exists, the lounge product, and then the flight itself. Let's leave this hotel and get going. So just arrived at Toronto Pearson International, so I'm going to go and see if Aer Lingus is open or not. 3 hours, 50 minutes before, so I'm not expecting it to be open yet. I have to say the departures area is very sort of big and clean and impressive. Looks good. And there's burgers, in case you get peckish while waiting. I might be back to that. Although most of duty free seems to be open here in Toronto, I can see that a few shops and restaurants remain closed. Currently, I'm not interested in shopping. I'm interested in getting something to eat, and I'm going to start with the lounge. Okay, so they're upstairs. Starting to get hungry. I hope they've got some nice food, to be honest. Any food would be good.
Arrivals transfer level. Niveau de transfert is indicated.
I don't want to embarrass you or do something inappropriate. Thank you. This lounge really has been super nice. I've had a snack, some hummus, red peppers, some chili that I wasn't crazy about, and a nice glass of white wine. Nothing to complain about. This is the KLM lounge above gate C32. I better check what time I need to be at my gate for. But one thing to mention, the views of the apron and the tarmac from here are sensational. I was glad that the KLM Air France lounge was still open. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, merci à vous.
Hi there, how are you? Great.
Hello.
Okay, larger items such as read about into the overhead bin, so you have to display these as well first. Very good.
Okay, let's have a look at the seat. We have a very nice pillow. And we'll have a closer look at this quilt a little bit later on. The seat in general looks pretty comfortable in the signature green styling. And this is the over shoulder belt.
And ladies and gentlemen, in order to comply with COVID-19 guidelines.
So the amenity pack comes from Voya for Aer Lingus. Let's have a quick look at that before we do anything else. Okay, inside there is socks, but I have to say these are not of particularly good quality. There's an eye mask, which seems fine. Earplugs, hand cream, lip balm, a toothbrush kit, of course, the prerequisite peppermints, and an Aer Lingus pen. That is that. Also provided here is a printout of the menu. So it says here the main event is grilled filleted steak or seared salmon or a chicken breast, and to finish raspberry tart. It It's not as extensive as the normal Aer Lingus menu on a transatlantic flight, but it's absolutely fine, and it probably has what I would order anyway. Let's pop the menu in there for later. One of these literature areas is provided for each of these two seats. Then there's a central area for drinks. Really good size. There really is a lot of legroom in here. I'm 6 foot, a little bit over, and it looks like there's going to be plenty of space there. Up here there is an area for you to hang your jacket, and actually it's quite warm on board, so I'm going to do exactly that. Time for a toilet report, our favourite.
Up here are hand towels, and down below plenty of tissues. There is a disposal area here. Pretty good water pressure considering. There is hand wash available here, but actually this Voya product is much nicer. Both hand wash and moisturiser are provided. Oh, hello. That's a lot of green. Celebrating Aer Lingus. There is a baby changing table here. Of course, the toilet. Plenty of stock of toilet paper. That's the toilet report.
Above head there is a control panel including fresh air for each seat, individual lights, and a call bell for cabin crew. This is the seat that was supposed to be the great throne seat in 3K. As you can see, there's lots of room over here for placing drinks and snacks and so on and so forth, and then the IFE is centrally placed in the middle of the seat. Your glasses really do steam up a lot. I've made it on board now and I'm enjoying my lovely business class seat. Looking forward to the full service. It's always fun to do the last Instagram before you head off. What I first thought was a privacy screen is in fact my table. This clicks out, releasing the table thus, which pulls forward and comes down flat. This is pretty steady, to be honest. There's a socket here that would take either an Irish plug or an American. Right underneath it, a universal headphone jack. All of the seat controls are here, including a massage for your comfort. And down here, all of the main functions are provided for, so that when you're lying down, you can have the same level of comfort without having to reach up there. There's an individual reading light up here. Let's try that out. And a storage area right behind for a bottle of water.
We should start making our way out to the southwesterly runway here in Toronto. Flight time this evening is 6 hours. Well condition en route are forecast to be smooth.
Cabin crew, please adopt positions for a manual safety demonstration.
Thank you.
The location of your life jacket to the front or side.
steak, they came along and offered a glass of red wine. I'm not sure that gin and red wine necessarily mix together very well. But that is a really good Bordeaux Superior. You can't turn that down. It's too nice. There's a little starter salad here with some pecorino cheese and croutons and cherry tomatoes. Over here we have a fillet of beef with little like potato skins and roast tomatoes and beans. There's some bread over here with butter.
Seeing you on board another Aer Lingus service in the not too distant future.
Honestly, it's the cabin management that make a flight. And today's cabin management was Jaune in the lead and Donna, his able assistant, who brought us from Toronto the whole way safely back to Dublin and did patience of a saint. Thanks a lot. Well, that really was quite a nice flight. About 5 hours 45, something like that. But I made a bit of a dog's dinner of it at the end. My GoPro went flying, my own fault, and they had to send for an engineer to get it out for me. It had become lodged in the seat in front. The cabin crew were absolutely fantastic. The cabin manager was looking after us in business class. That was Sean Regan. I don't know how they kept so positive and bright in looking after a group of grumpsters in a dumpster. It's a tough job, I think. So we're back in Dublin. It's absolutely freezing. Okay, let's get to the shuttle bus, which will take me to the car park. Woo. And so we come back to where we began 9 days ago before the trip to Canada. Took the mask off for a bit. There's Gary. One thing about traveling during COVID is wearing a mask. Now, I'm not an anti-masker, but let's be honest, wearing a mask, it does get a little taxing. It's not a big old moan, but it's a reality. But as long as they're keeping us safe and keeping us on the road, you gotta put up with it and keep on going. Thanks for being here for the Canadian Cities series of Planet Patrick. It's been a pleasure to make. It really has. The whole lot of it. Well, wherever you are, take care of yourself. Bye-bye. So this is the KLM lounge. Above, I don't know why I looked at my watch.
Departure. Should our cabin pressure fail, it is relaxed masks like these ones.
Will Aer Lingus ruin everything or be the star at the heart of a reasonably priced flight?
You're 40. I'm nearly 50. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick.